the Shammas Right-Wing Politics Monitor for Sunday, July 5th, 2026. The AfD continued and then concluded its Federal Party Congress in Erfurt, with speeches by Alice Weidel and Tino Kruppala, and internal votes largely completed. According to Die Zeit and Reuters, the party is using the meeting to prepare for autumn state elections, as tens of thousands protested outside, mostly peacefully, despite some arrests and clashes.
An INSA poll for Bild am Sonntag put the AfD on 29% and CDU-CSU on 21%, widening the gap to 8 points. Welt says 45% opposed banning the AfD and 40% supported it, while 42% backed the firewall against cooperation and 39% opposed it.
In news from France, Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella appeared together in Leuven 3 days before a Paris appeals court ruling on Le Pen's ineligibility. France 24 reports Le Pen said she would back Bardella for the 2027 presidential election if the court confirms the ban.
At a PIS convention in Warsaw, Przemysław Czarnek greeted supporters as normal Poles and said conservative Christian values should anchor society. He also attacked Donald Tusk and Rafał Trzaskowski while presenting family, demography, and education as PIS priorities and announcing a values declaration and a 10-point program.
An Ipsos poll for La Vanguardia projected 132 seats for the PP and 64 for Vox, for a combined 196-seat majority. The survey put Vox near 20% of the vote, while PSOE fell to 111 seats and Sumar to 12.
Sanchez's parliamentary allies agree the legislature should continue for now, but they differ on how to limit Vox's growth. El Periodico says some want a stronger legislative push on social measures, while others argue that governing through fear of a PP-Vox alliance is losing effectiveness.
Meanwhile, in Italy, Giorgia Meloni is preparing a pledge for the NATO summit in Ankara to increase military and security spending by €17 billion over 2027 and 2028. La Repubblica says the commitment would set a 2-year spending trajectory, rather than announce an immediate 2026 shift.
Nigel Farage is facing questions over whether he failed to declare support from aide George Cottrell, including staffing, security, and housing before entering Parliament. The BBC and Evening Standard say Reform UK denies any rules were broken, while Standards Commissioner Daniel Greenberg is separately investigating another undeclared gift.
Over in Hungary, Viktor Orban accused the Tisza government of aggression, intimidation, and moving toward arbitrary rule in a social media post. HVG.hu says he linked the warning to constitutional concerns raised after criticism from former President Adar János and debate over a government constitutional amendment.
Fremskrittspartiet is proposing that municipalities get a real veto over the establishment of asylum reception centers. Tidens Krav says the party also wants host municipalities fully compensated for documented extra costs.
Across the Atlantic in Argentina, Karina Milei is preparing La Libertad Avanza's provincial strategy ahead of 2027, weighing direct gubernatorial bids against alliances with sitting governors. According to El Diario AR and Canal 26, she has also tightened control over libertarian lawmakers, so no bill can be introduced without government authorization.
In the United States, Donald Trump has secured the Senate candidates he wanted and is now weighing how much money to spend to help them in the general election.
That's the Shammas Right-Wing Politics Monitor for Sunday, July 5th, 2026. Sources are in the show notes. This episode is AI generated. Verify claims against the original sources.